The Friends of UNH Women's Hockey present Coach's Corner with head coach Brian McCloskey.
Hi, and welcome to the Friends of UNH Women's Hockey's Coach's Corner. I'm Phil Kincaid, along with head coach Brian McCloskey. We're here to recap the last week, a very busy week for the New Hampshire Wildcats, another big week coming up. First of all, they started off last Wednesday actually, at home with a big Hockey East matchup against Northeastern. A real strong performance, coach, a 2-0 shutout. Must have been pretty impressive about the way the team performed.
No, I was very happy, and a lot of kids stepped up. It was nice to see Kaylee get a shutout. Northeastern had some chances for sure. I think they struggled a little bit in the big surface, adjusting to the space, and I thought our kids executed really, really well Wednesday, and we were hoping going on the road into the weekend. We went up to Colgate, and we weren't flat, but we were really sloppy, and transitioned into a small rink, and they were at home, and Scott's team, I think, is always well coached. So we just kept, up in Hamilton, New York, we just kept digging ourselves a hole. Made a big push in the third, but too little, too late. So,
well, that was a game that 4 goals in the second period kind of set you back, and there were 2 power play goals you gave up right at the end of the second that seemed to be the real killer. Yeah. What I noticed also is that where in the past, with this season, you've struggled a little bit on the power play, but you were 3 for 6 against Colgate. Yeah. The problem was you're also 2 for 5 in allowing power play goals.
Yeah, that's sort of been a bit of our nemesis this year. Whereas we were almost airtight as far as our killing percentages in the past, and we were pretty consistent on the score sheet with power play opportunities. We've been more inconsistent this year, but we've played a lot of different kids in different roles. I think they're growing into those roles. I'm encouraged on both ends, but as you point out, if you go 3 for 6, it doesn't do a whole lot of good if you give up 2 for 5. So, but you can, after the fact, you can look at a game and you can pick apart anything. I think we know on the man-up situations that we're very capable. There's no style points. We've moved the puck pretty good all season. We've moved a lot of different people in and out, as I said. And on the penalty kill side, it's just a case of we just need to do a better job. We need to keep making improvements week to week, and we'll certainly need them starting Friday, because Harvard's always got one of the top power plays.
Yes, it is a busy stretch heading into the holiday break. And, of course, it's Harvard here on Friday. That's always a real spirited matchup.
Oh, yeah. Katie's, of course, a UNH alum, and always has a strong team. I think our styles match up well. Both teams are good skating teams, very opportunistic, very transition-oriented. So, we're, now as we sit here, over the course of the next 7 or 8 days, we've got Harvard twice. And after Friday night's game with them here, we've got BU on Sunday at BU, and then back home for a midweek game with Northeastern. So those 4 games are going to be critical, I think, in terms of positioning ourselves for the second half. And, we're excited. It's been a really good first half. There's been some struggles as expected, but I've watched the team grow over the course of the last 6-8 weeks, and pretty excited. And these will be big tests for sure, and just hopefully we can come out on the top end.
Well, obviously that BU game is big. You've already played them twice this season. A loss down there earlier, and then you tied them 2-2. And if you take a look at the hockey schedule, they're the only undefeated team remaining in the league. So
so we're playing catch up already. You're right. This is a big contest, and Brian's got an excellent team, balanced, great in the net, and so it'll be a serious challenge. And if you look around the country, I think one of the things we're seeing this year, and it's an indication maybe more of the parity, is it's hard to get road wins. Road wins are tough to come by. We got, I looked at the scores last week, and it wasn't out of character with what we're seeing over the course of the rest of the season so far, or over the course of the first half so far, is that road teams are struggling to win games, and home teams are holding serve a lot. So we're going to have to go down into, Walter Brown, and a place where, BU nipped us 3-2 early this fall. So, but I think it'll be a great test. the parity is exciting for the league, and certainly it's going to be an exciting finish to this first half.
Great, Coach. Thank you very much. We'll be back next week. We'll take a look at those 3 big games that are on the schedule and then take a look at the closeout before the holiday. Thanks a lot, Coach.
Thanks, Phil.